Alright, so I was gonna let my next video be on Thursday, but that means I wouldn't have uploaded for 8 days. Just to have something to post and keep you guys updated, I thought I'd make this video while I wait for my Destiny 2 update to finish. Speaking of Destiny 2, for those of you guys that don't know, it is one of my most played games, and I do enjoy playing it a lot. I've been playing since the first game. Some people don't really get how the game is still going. They're like, Destiny 2 is like from 2017 or something. How are you still playing this game? Why do you still play that game? Well, the game is constantly being refreshed with new content. It has seasons. They're always working on the game, and it's only going to keep getting better. And for a looter shooter, it is probably the best looter shooter. They keep trying to make the Destiny killer, but no game manages to actually make something that will replace the Destiny experience. So if you're curious at all about the game, it is free on Game Pass with all the expansions. It is free to play without the expansions. So rather than questioning why people are still playing the game, you guys can go ahead and try the game out for yourself. Alright, now moving on in terms of like PS5 content or games or gameplay or anything really to show you guys as far as PS5 goes, there hasn't been too much for me personally to show you guys. Resident Evil came out over the weekend, I think, and Returnal came out last week. Out of the two, Returnal did interest me a lot. I do want to play that game. I'm just holding back on spending $70 on a roguelite. Although I have heard that it is well worth the $70 price tag for the type of game that it is. So eventually I might end up picking it up. But for now, I decided to wait. And as far as Resident Evil goes, I've never played Resident Evil. So it wasn't really like I need to get this game. I'm more looking forward to Biomutant and potentially Ratchet and Clank. Those are like my next two that I got my eyes on. Biomutant really caught my eye, so I might be looking into that. It comes out at the end of this month, but we will see. Apparently over the past few days, I should have made this video yesterday or the day before. So apparently over the course of the past few days, Sony had some sort of meeting, earnings conference, basically where they talked about the sales and things like that. And basically, they sat us down. They told us, hey, we know it's really hard to get a PlayStation 5 right now, and it's going to stay that way through the rest of this year and potentially through next year. So that's some pretty bad news for you guys that still haven't managed to get your hands on one. It's been pretty rough. I was also reading that basically Sony's like, yeah, so your PlayStation is made out of silicone. There's not enough silicone. We might have to redesign the console. That's kind of crazy to think of a redesign this soon into the life cycle. I would assume the outside of the console wouldn't change much, if at all. If they were to change anything, I assume it would be internally. Let's not use silicone, let's use something else. I'm pretty sure it would be on the inside of the console. And for people wondering if they would change the look of it, I'd be very surprised if they did anything like that. So pretty much shortages are god-awful. They can't sell enough of these consoles because they can't make enough of these consoles. I'd be really surprised if games like God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn sequel actually did come out this year. To me, it just makes more sense for them to hold back on the games, give the games more development time, wait until more people have the PS5, and then drop the games. I don't feel like they would have to rush it out this year just to get the games to a limited number of people that have the PS5 rather than waiting until a lot more people have it. It's just not looking too hot over there at Sony headquarters, to be honest. And it looks like it might be a long time before it becomes normal to see these consoles in store, online, in stock in general. My real suggestion to this problem would be just forget about the PS5, invest in a PC, and move on. But getting a PC is just as hard as getting a PS5 right now, so I wouldn't tell you to go that route. Pretty much any of the consoles or PC parts or anything gaming related is just impossible to find right now. However, I did manage to get an Xbox Series S last week, and it should be coming in the next 2 days. So my full Xbox Series S coverage will begin on Thursday. For those of you guys that are interested, if you need something more budget friendly and are looking forward to and don't know anything about it, then I will be talking about that. It's supposed to get here on Thursday. If it doesn't come in on Thursday, then whenever it gets here, I'll get that started. I feel like the Series S has been the most consistent when it comes to restocking and being available. So if you're looking for budget friendly and available and you just don't want to wait for PS5 anymore, this might be for you. I think that's going to do it for this video. My Destiny update looks like it's about done. Just something to talk about while that was going. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. just some updates, some news, and what's to come and what I'll be doing. If you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to any of the content that I just talked about, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.